Welcome to Tuale TV. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. This is about Ronaldo's transfer to Al Nassr. And then we have Chelsea, Man City, and of course, Frank Lampard's predicaments at Everton. Don't go anywhere. I beg, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. Before I go into tonight's game, Chelsea, which is very personal for me, really, as a Chelsea fan, this is more or less a Chelsea channel, if you don't know. So before I go into that and Frank Lampard's problem at Everton, let's talk about Ronaldo's transfer to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. There's been lots of criticism on Ronaldo's side for choosing to go to a very lower league in the Middle East, when he said the reason he's leaving Manchester United was because he wanted proper football, Champions League, and then the real people who are carrying the same rumor, they just got petrol in the fire for themselves that, at least we said it. Yeah, he was leaving because of the money, because he has left for Al Nassr, where he won't get Champions League game, blah, 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 blah. Well, keep that to yourself. Why I'm coming on for Ronaldo tonight, I'll tell you, very simple. This is the king of records for me. Ronaldo, in my view, can never do anything wrong. So whether you like it or not, I'm a Ronaldo lover. He can never do anything wrong in my view, because football, it's about numbers. And if football is about numbers, tell me, who has got Ronaldo's number? Tell me. There's no footballer on this planet who's got Ronaldo's number. Okay? Highest number of club goals scored, Ronaldo. Highest number of international caps, Ronaldo. Highest number of followers online, Ronaldo. 500 million people. Richest footballer, Ronaldo. He's broken all the records. Not even Messi can come close to him. And I was saying this respectfully, with all due respect to the late Pele, king of football. I said not even Pele comes close to Ronaldo's record. Pele's got 3 World Cups. Yes, fantastic. We probably won't see another player achieving that for a very long time, unless the likes of Mbappe or whoever, who are very young at the moment and can win 3 World Cups, can beat that record. Apart from that record that Pele has got, winning 3 World Cups, Pele doesn't come close to Ronaldo. The difference between Pele and Ronaldo, in my view, is because Pele was the first celebrity footballer. There was no footballer with a celebrity status on this planet before Pele. So Pele was the first person who brought football to the celebrity status, to the celebrity circle, to the celebrity room. He did movies in Hollywood. He was loved all over the world. And what he achieved, or what the stage he set, is the same stage being, enjoyed by Messi and Ronaldo now. Because since he set that standard, we were looking for somebody else to be the world famous footballer, the best. And that's why we have this argument about Messi and Ronaldo, who is the best. Because Pele set that record. But Ronaldo had surpassed him. He had surpassed Pele on that field, on that stage. You go and look at Ronaldo's record. When I was listening to his interview with Piers Morgan, and Piers was asking him something about the records, he said, I don't chase records. Records chase me. Well said. Look at the deal he got signed at Al Nassr. Eat your heart out, haters. £5 million a week. You're probably never going to see that again. Not that, and for those of you who are saying it's because of the money, let me tell you one simple fact about Ronaldo's financial viability, his financial power. Ronaldo gets paid over £1 million just to plug a product, just to speak on his Instagram page with your shirt, with your cap, with anything, your product. He doesn't even need to say anything about your product. He gets paid over £1 million just to say anything that is unrelated to the product on his page. And there are people queuing. They're on the queue, begging him to do that every day. But he doesn't. He picks. He does it maybe once a week or couple a week or once a month, because it's not about the money for him. It's about protecting that Ronaldo, the image. So Ronaldo, for me, he said it himself, football is about business now. And if we have to look into that as a business, he is the most intelligent businessman in football right now. When there was that scuffle at Manchester United, I said, Ronaldo doesn't need to beg Man U. He can walk out on Man U, tear his contract, and tell Man U to shove the contract. Because what he can do is pay the contract. He can buy his contract. He can take Man U to the court of arbitration, and they will judge everything on human rights, that you cannot hold a man against his will. That has been proven in sports so many times. So Ronaldo can never lose walking away from Man U. I said it. And he didn't. Look at the deal he signed. You tell me, if not your brother or not your sister or not your cousin or not your uncle, they offer that deal, are you going to say because you're not going to play Champions League, turn it down? F that, please. And he's still going to play Champions League because the same owners of Newcastle have affiliation with Al-Nassr. So it's in the contract that if Newcastle should qualify for Champions League, which is most likely the way they are going, then Ronaldo will come to Newcastle on a loan and he will play Champions League on £5 million a week. You can't stuff it, you haters. Anyway, that's that on Ronaldo. If you have anything to say to me about Ronaldo, please, Twale TV Sports, go there on YouTube. Go and leave your comment. Give me a reason why Ronaldo is not the best. Tell me a reason why he's not the best businessman. Tell me a reason why he's not the king of records. And I'll prove it with you. You know me. Me, you can never win. Anything to do with Ronaldo, you can't win. Anything to do with Mourinho, you can't win. Anything to do with Chelsea, of course, at the moment, Chelsea were shite. But that's another story. Anyway, let's go to tonight's games. Chelsea, well, I'll be honest with you, Chelsea fans, this is from my end. In fact, this is not from Twale TV Sports, because I was having a discussion with our crew, the technical crew, earlier on today, and we have different opinions. In fact, about Ronaldo, I said, you can stuff it. That's my view about Ronaldo. And the same thing about Chelsea. I told them, Graham Potter and Frank Lampard, they have a similar fate awaiting them now. Okay? You can tell the writing is on the wall. If Graham Potter lose to Man City tonight, and then we're meeting Man City again. We're meeting them again, I think, in a couple of days or so. We're meeting them again in the Cup, in the FA Cup. If Graham Potter loses to Chelsea tonight, and then the next game in the FA Cup, kaput. The sack letter is pending, is there, waiting for him. If Frank Lampard loses his next game, he might not even survive to play the next game. The writings are on the wall, as simple as ABC. So I feel for Frank and I feel for Graham Potter, but I've said it, Chelsea is not Brighton. Okay? When you're given the opportunity, if your magic that works for you at Brighton can't work in Chelsea in a couple of months, forget it. Top clubs don't have time. They have no patience for anybody that can't deliver. So for Chelsea, in my view, Mr. Ted Boley, please, I'll advise you, our chairman, I beg, Baba, go and bring back Thomas Tuchel. All these Zinedine Zidane. I saw some managers being paraded that, oh yes, Graham Potter's replacement. I saw Zinedine Zidane. Who else? Please, if a manager has never managed in the Premier League, please forget it. You're going to lose money. We've seen it in the past. Any manager, no matter how successful you are, anywhere you're coming from, if you have never managed in the Premier League, excuse me, this is baptism of fire. You have to go and prove yourself that you can deliver here. So Thomas Tuchel has delivered. He's done nothing wrong in my view. In fact, I suspected the only reason you sacked him was probably because he refused to go with you on signing Ronaldo, because it was rumored Ronaldo wanted to come to Chelsea from Man U, but the man won't take it. He knows his kind of game, that Ronaldo will be on the bench, and he doesn't want a disruption in the dressing room. That's my view. That's my brain going to overdrive. I might be wrong. I'm not in there. So, but please, 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 if you want any manager, just count your losses now. I beg. You pay 20 million to as a compensation to Brighton for Graham Potter and his whole staff to bring them to Chelsea. Another 20 million was paid to Thomas Tuchel and the whole staff for sacking them. That's 40 million. That's nothing compared to if you get the wrong manager again. So, in my view, as a good advice to our owner, Mr. Tedboli, please, Baba, I beg you, Twale, bring back Thomas Tuchel. There's no shame in begging. Say, Thomas, I'm sorry. I effed up. It's not my fault. I thought, there's no shame in begging as long as you're begging for the right thing. I think Thomas Tuchel should be given a chance to come back to Chelsea. That's that for now. Let's go and enjoy the game. I just thought I'll touch base on the Graham Potter and Frank Lampard's fate, and the same fate awaits both of them. Okay? Defi. They are both smelling the sack letter. And the sack letter has actually been written. I bet maybe we not deceive ourselves. We all know how it happens in this league. So, Graham Potter, I wish you the best of luck. If you don't win tonight, I've made up my mind, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So, on Ronaldo, please, if you have any issue with me, go to the channel, go and talk now. I beg, because Ronaldo, for me, is the king of records. If football is about numbers, he's got all the numbers. He's got all the numbers. Nobody's got the numbers close to him. Nobody. Look at the records. Go and look. Highest number of headers, highest number of left foot scored, highest number of right foot. All the records, anything called record. He said, records chase me. I don't chase record. Ronaldo said it himself. And you have to check the records. So I don't really care about whether Messi can dribble past Ronaldo or Ronaldo. No, excuse me. Messi hasn't got Ronaldo's attribute, in my view. They are both excellent genius. They are, when they call people genius, there are reasons why they call them genius. They are both geniuses. But Ronaldo's got the edge in all departments compared to Messi. He's got the edge. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to my gibberish. Let's catch up again. I'm not sure if I'm coming back tonight after the game. But if I do, we'll touch base on all the analysis of the game. But, hey, Chelsea fans, please, if not, Bible, carry on, they pray. Because if you want Graham Potter in charge, you need to pray for the guy. If Man City beats out tonight, if they beat us again in the FA Cup, I believe Potter is gone. Definitely. The same with Lampard. So, love you guys. Let's catch up again. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. It's going to be a fantastic game. And regarding Arsenal, people who are saying to me, oh yeah, you are bigging up Arsenal. You are rooting for Arsenal. Blah, blah, blah. And they dropped 2 points. Yes, they are still the best in my view. Because all you have to look at Arteta's attitude on the touchline. That's the DNA of a winning manager. Look at the league winning managers. They go crazy on the touchline when they need to. Because his boys were not, killing the game. He was constantly going mad on the line. He was picking up fights where there was no fight. That's a winning manager. So Arteta, in his mind, I'm sure he won't say it to the public, he believed he's going to win this league. Look at how angry he was on a draw. Look at how angry Arteta was for not winning the game. Look at Graham Potter's reaction on a draw we played against Nottingham Forest. That tells you the story. I beg, maybe we'll talk later, man. Ciao. Have a lovely evening. Hasta la vista, baby. Kí ló dé? Ẹ fi yẹn lẹ̀, man.